Right, you might have heard me go on a lot about making sure that your wood is properly seasoned and properly dry. In this video, I'm going to cover how you do that, how you use one of these things to make sure that your wood is dry, and also how to properly store and season your wood at home. So the first thing to say is, why do you need to bother having dry wood? The main thing really is that you're just going to waste energy and waste the wood that you've got by trying to burn water. And I don't know if you've ever tried it, but water doesn't burn particularly well. So if you put a log in the wood burning stove that isn't properly dry, then it's just going to use the energy from the fire to dry the log out rather than actually burning and producing heat. So it's just a massive waste of time. You're also going to find you're going to get black glass, you're going to get less heat coming out the stove, and potentially you're going to block up the chimney and cause blockages and restrictions inside your flue. So you want to always make sure that your wood is properly seasoned and properly dry. So you'd be forgiven for looking at a log and feeling it and holding it and thinking that it feels perfectly dry, but actually the outside of the log isn't really that important. It's the moisture content on the inside of the wood that really matters, because once that outside layer is kind of burnt off, then it's the heat comes from inside the log. So how do we test that? Well, we use one of these things. This is a moisture meter. So you can use these to get a fairly accurate reading of how dry or how wet your wood is inside and how ready it is to burn. So let's go and split some wood and I'll show you how it's done. Okay, so as I said, it's impossible to know how dry the wood is from just looking at it or from the outside. So what we really need to do is split it and test the inside edge. So we're going to do that now. Okay, so we're looking for a moisture content of lower than 20%. So let's test this one and see what we get. Yeah, so this one's showing 19%, so that's a really good reading. So it means it's ready to burn, ready to go.